So the main reason I wanted to even get the Fox Demon Scroll, what's it called? Just Fox. Yeah, the main reason I wanted to get the Fox Scroll to begin with is because I wanted to really see if I could explore this glitch that I encountered several times when I was first playing the game, and since then have never really been able to replicate all the funky results it comes with. Because, yeah, I lost my game save, I believe a couple of game saves, and yeah, I've just never really fully gotten it back. And I guess why should I need to when I've already completed the game once? Any other time is going to be through speedrunning, and even then I'm not going to continue playing the game after I've maxed out everything and maxed out all the stats, all the numbers, all that. So yeah, I haven't really had the time or desire to really explore more of the game outside of my first initial playthrough. So it's only really been the curiosity of how this endless void glitch works. And I've tried a few things in the past, but nothing has seemed to replicate it. But I was reading through some past chat messages, and apparently the Fox Scroll seems to be a good candidate to why, or one of the potential factors and reasons to why this endless void glitch seems to be happening. So I thought, why not kill two birds with one stone, so to speak, put the second slot character to use against the Curse Mark Sasuke opponent for the Fox Scroll. And by doing that, if I can win against him, I'll get the scroll and I'll be able to return to the village and try my luck out with the scroll equipped. And let's see if we can get some funky results through battling either Jiraiya or Sakura. So yeah, with that said, let's try a few battles out. Or not. Although maybe this is a reason. Maybe you don't play as Demon Naruto in the village, and because they programmed it to do that. So yeah, you're not Demon Naruto in the village, but you are outside of the village. Maybe the code is a bit broken for when you return. It's the only thing I can think of so far. Hate it when they do that. Rage seems to last a seriously long time as well. Obviously scrolls do that, but I don't know. I never really liked the fact that the opponents felt different to the default character. I don't know, maybe it makes it more harder, but anyway. We can just, there we go, thank you. Don't know if this impacts it, I would assume so. And there we go, returned, no problems so far. Did I equip it correctly though? Oh, that's embarrassing, what the fuck, I didn't even swap it out. What the fuck? Okay, let me try this again. I hope by that logic I didn't screw up the way it's programmed by going into it without Demon Fox Naruto. Anyway, let's try again. Yeah, that's still normal. I was gonna say, I do actually remember it going back to normal in the village. didn't even consider that I didn't swap it around. Really gotta remove those BIK videos. Bit of a waste, but oh well. See what that does. And there we go. Endless void, my old friend. It has been a fucking minute. So, yeah, I actually have not experienced this glitch in over 10 years, if you can believe it. Because when I recorded my video, let me think about this. When I recorded my video on, ironically, an iPad much like this, that was 2014, July, I believe. But the point was, though, I had already done it. It was just showing what the effects of what I had done with this glitch. So I don't actually know when I would have gotten out of this glitch, out of this state. Because it could have been 2013, it might have even been 2012. Yeah, I genuinely do not know when it would have been. But yeah, I might save this in a different slot, because that was the save that I initially had. Obviously, if I load into this autosave, I'm just going to come back here, I think, at least. Is there anything I don't need on here? Not really. Let's check another one. I want to keep that for comparisons. That's useful for skipping the three-way deadlock. That is 10 hours in. This is 16 hours in. It can't be that different, surely. Surely. Worst case scenario, it's during the retrieval mission. But even then, it's not. I guess it kind of is. I guess, yeah, no, we can always come back here. We can always come back here. If we load into the autosave and it doesn't bring us to the endless void, just do another match, and then, because that's it. We now know the recipe. It is the fox scroll, and then going into a verse battle in the village, whether it's Jiraiya specific or Sakura specific. Remains to be seen, because so far it is Jiraiya, but we don't know if it's going to affect Sakura too, so yeah, we'll have to test that out. But yeah, what's the deal with this? Okay, yeah, no, I should have figured. It does say no active missions, which means we have, and yeah, coins are showing up in the map, which means, yeah, we have completed the story. So yeah, we can replace it with that. But yeah, I'm obviously playing as Lee, which means I did the glitch. 9 hours, but what we're looking for is 10 hours, which was, no, sorry, 16 hours. Yeah, let's load into it, and yeah, I think it will. Yep. Although that's interesting. Shit, actually that might not have been a good idea. It got rid of the map. Yeah, it fucking got rid of the map. That's not good. I was gonna say I can use the map to guide me to hopefully get back safely, but because now we don't have a map because I unloaded it. Yeah, that's not good. But let's see if I can, I don't know, do something. What is that? I mean, that has to be the village, surely. But yeah, no, this absolutely is the effect I had over 10 years ago. I can't believe it's been this long since I've actually replicated this. Because I have gotten endless void glitches in the past, even during speedruns, but not by using the scroll to achieve this. And I have wanted to recreate this to see if I can really figure out what the heck I did to get from this state to the transparent, translucent Hokage mansion, being able to still roam around in the village, but only the village, because that's the thing, I couldn't actually leave the village, because obviously there was a trick to it. And if I go to the map, mysterious cave. Yeah, that's frustrating because I don't want to have to redo everything again. But that's the thing, I don't have a map anymore, so yeah, that kind of complicates things. So I think the only thing I can think of to how I would have achieved what I did, because I'm guessing, but I'm pretty sure on this, I don't believe I would have had the map when I fixed my location, because I do remember loading several times into this, because this, you know, as it is right now, this was my autosave. Yeah, let's actually save it though and see if that makes a difference. I doubt it, but you never know. Yeah, get rid of that and see if that makes a difference. Yeah. And that's an interesting thought too. I totally didn't consider this. Oh, wait a minute. I think I might have figured out how. Maybe. Hang on, let me think about this. Is that how I did it? Yeah, I think it is possible actually. I mean, if it's not how I did it, it's a pretty good idea, dare I say. So what I'm thinking, and let's see if I can load into a save. That's kind of got me halfway there, because I'm pretty sure I did have one. Damn, I don't have one. Well, I used to. Yeah, no, I don't. Damn. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I'll do the exact same stuff that I just did. I will go in all the way to the Demon Fox card so I can get the Fox Scroll again. And hopefully just as much success. Yeah, we'll get the scroll, and then with the scroll, I will obviously go back to the village. But once I return there, I'm going to make sure I actually tag in my amigos, and for that reason, I might actually take a different approach when heading back to the village, because I want to keep the extra lead if I can, just in case that makes a difference, or if I can experiment a bit with that. But yeah, what I'm trying to say, or what I'm trying to plan here, is that I want to have the amigos tagged in when I get back to the village, and if I can do that, as well as having the Fox Scroll enabled, and I still get the Endless Void glitch, I'm hoping I will have my amigos still in the village, so I can just switch to them, and then, you know, voila, I'm actually back in the village, even though Naruto is like miles apart. So no guarantee it will work. There's a pretty good chance, I think, that my amigos will be right behind me or next to me. Yeah, in the Endless Void, I mean. Yeah, I think for sure that is there's a good chance that could happen unless I tag them out. So I might have to see if I can try and do that. But that's the thing, I don't think it lets me do that when I'm actually in the village, so I don't think I'm going to have much of a choice. We'll see, I guess. I hate how these get longer with the story. I mean, it makes sense, but you'd think it would just be like a loading screen, and once it finishes loading, you're done. I don't think I'd mind it too much if it actually kind of changed as you progressed, but it kind of doesn't do that. Okay, that was fucking dumb. And now that I'm going to load into the autosave, good chance it's going to have less time. I'll still tag out. Yeah. So I can play as this Lee. Why does that always happen when I'm going to get timed out with a bandit or enemy ninja? It's so annoying. There we go. Let's do this again. Timing's a little off. And there goes my health pills. Oh, that was way too close for comfort. Holy shit. Oh my god. That was way too close for comfort. But I did do it in the end. Even though that was super close. Like, look, in all fairness, if that were a real speed run, I would have made sure that I would have had more health pills before going into something so ballsy of a battle. Especially if I'm going to be tagged out like that, you know? So, even then, I don't think I would have tagged myself out, even if it meant I had to do an extra battle because the timed out for the enemy ninja. Of course, ideally, preferably, it would be better to do what I just did as far as like, timing it out. Not timing it out, having the Amigo tagged out so I can immediately just switch so that I can get to the tree after getting the card. But, still. I don't know, it's a tricky position to be in. I guess it really depends on the circumstances. Like, how's the time going for your full game speed run, and are you willing to risk it or not for a good time? Because obviously, yeah, if you screw up, the downside and drawback is that you are going to get a game over, and you have to do it all over again from the last autosave, which really isn't that big a time loss, but still. Every bit of time loss does add up. But in any case though, we do have the scroll now. So, yep, make our way back to the village. Make sure I restock up on this. Yeah, my money is not looking good. Oh, I'm stupid. What the fuck? I just said before that I wanted to go a different route. Shit. I'll keep going. Because I don't actually think there is. I can't recall a different branch, a different tree branch that takes you to the different locations. So I think I kind of would have had to have gone this way anyway. I mean, even if there is another one, I mean, it's still going to load anyway, so... Yeah, I just have to make sure not to go to the village from here, and instead take the different tree to the temple ruins, is it called? And then from there to the hot spring resort, and from there back to the other gate. So a bit of backtracking, a bit of multiple tree action sequences. Yeah, there we go. I was right. You don't get a branch from there all the way to temple ruins, which is unfortunate. So yeah, no, that was worth it. Yeah, it's a shame there's no other way. I mean, I could probably do it through mods, but I do want to do all this legitimately. Gameplay-wise, yeah, it's just, it adds to the credibility of the results, you know. Jesus wept, are they having a freaking party? What the fuck? But okay, that's done. So actually, hang on, no, I might not need to go to the hot spring. Yeah, no, never mind, I can go from here to the village. Good. Very good, okay. Let's do it then. Hopefully we don't get an unnecessary battle along the way. So I'm gonna make sure this time I don't forget to swap the scroll around so that's all equipped. As well as, of course, setting it up. And for that reason, actually, I might actually save to an actual save and not rely on the autosave in case it screws it up. So yeah, let's do that. Let's save it, and we're on a different USB. Yeah, so we do lose that, but that's fine. Now I need to keep the Amigas tagged in, so I do this funky kind of exploit. Yes, now we'll equip the scroll. So swap in a fox with fox. Let's go. And I guess because we can't fight Lee anymore, let's give Sakura a shot, since I did say it's gonna be kind of between her and Jiraiya. And I guess, yeah, Lee would have counted, but that's the thing, because he's my teammate at the moment. I'll try Sakura. There we go, can fight. Yep. Let's see what that does, if at all. Okay. So it does obviously still work. And we do appear to be in a different location, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, and we've got the map, that's the cool thing. So yeah, I can actually see where I'm going now. See, it's weird because I do actually remember having the map. I definitely remember having the map, because I remember looking at it and trying to really get the arrow to, the pointer to go where I want it to go. And I also remember this too, the walk on walls prompt popping up like so. And I remember manipulating that to allow me to get where I wanted to go. Like so, kind of. But the only thing I don't remember is where I ended up going. I can't remember if I went to the Hokage mansion or inside Naruto's house, Nakano Shrine. I don't know. It was one of the three. Who knows? Maybe I even left the village. I doubt it's that though. But the good news is that it doesn't appear as though both Lees are near me, so yeah. But yeah, now that I've got a map, hopefully, yeah, that's more like it. That's what I was trying to get. I was trying to get actual distance, because I'm trying to get away from Sakura so I can go home. So yeah, there's the scroll shop. There's the ramen shop. So we need to go more this way. There we go, there's our house. Okay, getting there. And now if we get a fade out, like a black fade out, we'll know that we've done it. Whether we teleport or transport is another thing. Oh, that's so weird. Because like by the pointer, the way the pointer's reacting, it's almost as if the collision's still here. That's what it kind of feels like. And there's no, obviously, walk on walls, so that doesn't make my job easier. Yeah, it's true. I'm actually following the ground. I'm not actually... Because I know where I am. Yeah, it's true. I really cannot go in. So, okay, by that, maybe I didn't actually go home. Yeah, I actually think the collision might be loaded in, because that's... I mean, it explains why, again, the prompt for walking on walls is here, because it's like it's loaded that and the collision, which is why the map is treating it as though I am actually there, even though I'm very clearly not. So, okay, that is kind of interesting. Yeah, maybe I cannot go home. And in which case, let's try going to the Hokage mansion. Yeah, that's really weird. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Here we go. Alright, now we're going to get fade of sorts. Because alternatively, if I can't go... Oh! There we go. Okay. I think... Yeah. There we go. I think that's what I did. Because that obviously explains... Yeah, that does explain it. That explains why I didn't have the Hokage mansion when I made the video. But the problem now is how the hell did I get from this state back to the village? Because can I actually leave? Yeah, no, I can't. Again, they've got the collision. Still there. I can't get through this barrier. Fascinating. I can't even seem to. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, let's try. There we go. Oh, I'm back. I'm not back. Whoa. Oh shit, Lee. Oh fuck me, there's two Narutos. What the fuck? Why is there two Narutos? Is that normal? It's only normal when he does clones. Okay. What can I do with this? Should I save over this? I don't know what this is going to do though, that's the only thing in the long term. And I don't really have an amazing amount of slots to go over. I actually think I do remember this second Naruto, but I thought I got it sooner, not 10 plus years ago. What's the map doing? I don't even know if I've got Lee with me right now, because that's the thing, Lee obviously isn't on the map for obvious reasons, but let's try another match and see what that does. Yeah. But okay, that's obviously how you get back. Okay, there we go. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Now I've done this as Lee. What's that gonna do? Ooh, no endless void to speak of, huh? And I'm back to normal Lee. Fascinating. But I guess what I'm wondering about is whether or not I have an alternate narrator. I have an alternate narrator. So let's take a good long look at you. Come here. Here we go. Wow, what a difference. We've got 2 Lee and 2 Naruto. Man, it's been too long since I've done a video like this. Oh, this is trippy. I'm almost curious to see what happens if I try to leave the village now. I'm pretty sure you can crash the game if you create enough clones. Look at that, I literally got 2 player 1s. Insane. Absolutely insane. So I'm guessing that my current Lee would vanish and I would switch back to the Naruto. And the others would probably vanish too because it despawns. But that's if I'm entering the village, I guess. What happens if I do this? Okay, we're all here. Oh, he's freaking out a bit. Apparently I can double jump and shit. And do jutsu. Oh, there you are. Wow, second Lee's kind of freaking out. Yeah, for reals, what the freak? Okay, I want to know what I did to cause the glitch there, because it's one thing to get the endless void. But how the fuck did I... Anyway, let's see if we can do this again. But I'll end it as Naruto, and that should hopefully get the endless void back. Oh, hello, spare Naruto. Of course. What? So much for that idea. I'm pretty sure he just cheated, but alright, whatever. Come on, Lee, I thought you were faster than this. Alright, let's try this again. Oh. Great. Rage Q. Not today, so, and all of them. A few Naruto clones, endless void. There we go. Yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. Though that's unexpected. We've got Rock Lee's bar, so. Huh. Curious. But yeah, we've got all these Naruto clones. No sign of actual Lee. So, I really don't get how I would have gotten in the Hokage Mansion if I was out of the Hokage Mansion. Because I just tried. Oh, hello. I'm not moving the cursor on the map now. Oh shit, that's not good. Okay, that's not good at all. But it's still spinning the map, so... Oh god, that is weird. Okay, maybe this was a mistake. Bringing in multiple controllable characters. Oh gosh. That's not good. Oh my god, I just held down LT. I didn't even press anything. And I'm doing Jutsu as Lee apparently. Oh, my muscles are sore. I might have to do multiple parts for this. Yeah, that's not good. Because I was just thinking, and it just dawned on me now, what might have happened is I might have had two playable characters in the exact same way I could control two. And what happened was one of my Narutos was here, and another one was still in the village, and I got to the equivalent of where I was inside the Hokage Mansion, but my second Naruto was still outside, and that Naruto triggered the side of the mansion, which teleported my main Naruto back to the village. But because I was lost within the mansion, that might have been how it happened. Because I was going to say, how could it physically work if I can't actually clip out of the inside, the interior of the mansion, with this endless void? How the hell did I get out? I think the answer is there. I had two Narutos. I had the main one stuck in the mansion's interior, and the second one got me out. That's finally starting to make sense now. Because Naruto's home doesn't seem to be a factor. So the only other option is Nakano Shrine, which I don't really believe, unless that does actually make the interior of the mansion load in as well. Which I don't believe it does, if I recall correctly, but yeah, anyway. I'll return to this in a bit. I've got to get up and stretch, so yeah, I'll be back.